February 11, 1990. South African blacks celebrated the release of Nelson Mandela from prison. His wife Winnie was by his side as he walked as a free man for the first time in 27 years. Mandela was a hero of South African blacks. His name virtually synonymous with opposition to apartheid, the South African system of racial segregation. Mandela's release is especially notable because it followed a year of great advances for South African blacks. In 1990, the government of President Willem de Klerk liberalized restrictive policies against blacks and lifted long-standing bans on the African National Congress, the largest black group opposing the white minority government. Although blacks were joyous, white police showed no mercy to those celebrating newfound freedom in the streets.
They took me out of the taxi, and then they started to beat me.
Mandela had worked for years to end such oppression by the white minority. In 1944, after earning a law degree, Mandela formed the African National Congress. Mandela ran the ANC from prison where he spent nearly half of his life. He was charged with treason in 1956 but was acquitted. In 1962, he was again in custody. And in 1964, Mandela was convicted of sabotage and conspiracy. He was given a life sentence, but it was commuted and he was released at the age of 71. Mandela surprised many when he said blacks and whites must work together in order to create a South Africa where all people can be free. In April, Mandela received a hero's welcome from 100,000 people in England's Wembley Stadium, as well as a musical tribute from an eclectic group of pop stars. The music was different, but the sentiment towards Mandela was the same when he traveled to Paris. And in New York, it was a ticker tape parade and brass bands that welcomed the freedom fighter to America. Mandela used the visit to this and other U.S. cities to try and persuade Americans to continue sanctions against South Africa. To some degree, he succeeded in America, but he faced problems at home. Mandela was unable to heal political rifts between his ANC and the Inkatha Party, a Zulu movement. As a result, the two groups carried out bloody battles throughout the year. In 1994, Nelson Mandela became the first black president of South Africa, following the first biracial election in the country's history. He and his African National Congress continued the struggle to bring racial harmony to South Africa.